Hey everybody, it's Dan from KCF CrossFit and coming at you with another home WOD. This time we have a workout that in the CrossFit world is known as a death by workout. Really what that means is that it's a ladder of 2 movements where every minute on the minute you're going to add 1 rep to each movement. And the 2 reps we're going to be doing are going to be wall ball shots and kettlebell swings. So on minute 1 you do 1 wall ball shot and 1 kettlebell swing. On minute 2 you do 2 wall ball shots, 2 kettlebell swings. Minute 3 you do 3 and 3, and so on, and you just keep going as far as you can. You're done when you can no longer complete the required number of reps for the minute. So let's say you get to minute 14 and you get all of your wall balls done, but you only get 12 kettlebell swings in, well, then you're done. Okay, so it's a workout that starts off fairly easy, and then, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes in, it starts to get pretty hard. So you need to conserve a little bit of energy early so that you can go quick toward the latter rounds. I'll show you some different options here in a moment for how you can do this if you don't have equipment at home. But first I want to talk about my warm-up. I'm going to do just a few rounds of a short little run. I'll do 10 air squats. I'm going to do some good mornings. And then I'm going to do some little chest stretches using that upright for that support beam for my deck. And I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Probably do this for 2 to 3 rounds. All right, here we go. All right, so that was my general warm-up. Sorry, I know the camera angle got a little wonky there on that last round. But basically all I did was 3 rounds of just a short little run, maybe 150 yards. Then I did 10 air squats, 10 good mornings, and then I just did that quick little shoulder and chest stretch using the post for my deck. Now I'm gonna go into a specific warm-up, which means basically I'm just gonna practice some wall balls and practice some kettlebell swings. I don't really have a great spot to do wall ball shots, but I do have, you can see over my left shoulder here, this tree. So that's going to be my wall ball target. I'm going to be using a 15-pound slam ball, but I do have a 53-pound kettlebell that I'll be using for my swings. So I'm going to do basically just a few reps of each movement, back and forth a few times, and then I should be ready to go. All right, so I've done kind of 2 to 3 rounds of a few reps of each movement. That should be sufficient. The first few rounds of this workout really will be kind of my specific warm-up. One thing I recommend is that set yourself up so that your transitions are nice and tight. You don't have to move very far from where you're doing your wall balls to your kettlebells, because eventually the amount of time that you have to transition won't be very much, so it'll be kind of critical to get from one spot to the next. So in the first, so you can see I'm already out of breath. The first few minutes of this workout will be easy. If you've never done a workout like this, it'll seem kind of silly. And then about 7, 8 minutes in, the whole thing will stop being silly and it'll get real serious real quick, and you're gonna have to push the tempo to get all the work done. So, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's see how far I get. Well, all right. How's that for a little self-fulfilling prophecy? When I was explaining the workout, I just happened to pull 14 as a number. Like, let's say you get to the round of 14, you don't quite make it, you're done there. Well, I failed in the round of 14. I was just finished my 11th kettlebell swing, getting ready to start number 12. God, I can't even do math. And that's when the clock started beeping. Didn't really start getting real for me until from round 9 to 10. So once I hit double digits, that's where I started running out of breath. Started worrying about how much time I had left. So great little workout. The first several minutes are warm up, then it starts getting real somewhere, like I said, around that 8, 9, 10 minute mark. So have fun with this one. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna show you some options if you don't have kettlebell and a medicine ball at home. So let me show you those. All right, 2 options for you to tinker around with. Well, I showed you this one last week. If you have a 5-gallon bucket, you can fill that with whatever you want. So you can make it as heavy or as light as you want. I like the handle so that it's going this way. You're probably gonna be a little bit limited on how sturdy the handle is, but you can do swings here. I don't know if I would go overhead with them, but you can definitely do a Russian style swing here. And then you could even grab that bucket, hold it here like a keg, and do thrusters instead of wall balls, okay? Now, if you have a liquid in there, or if it's not full, it's gonna make that a little bit harder because it's an unstable surface. So that adds a little bit of a different challenge. Here's another option. I went to Costco. I bought this 25-pound bag of rice. I have no idea why I bought 25-pound bag of rice. We're never gonna go through this, but it could make for a thruster weight, right? Go thruster right into a swing. I can go all the way overhead with this. It's 25 pounds, so it's not super heavy, which is fine, because if it's light, that just means you're gonna get more rounds. More rounds means more reps. More reps means more fitness, so it's not a bad thing. All right, have fun with that one. Again, it's just a ladder, starting with 1 wall ball, 1 kettlebell swing. On the first minute, you rest the remainder of the minute. Second minute, you do 2 and 2, rest the remainder of the minute, and you just keep going until your rest runs out. All right, good luck, have fun.